This really is the best unis. The ending that wasn't in the movie version is perfectly written out here. I'm seriously so glad I bought the novel. My name is Kenichi Shiomi. I'm a freshman in high school, and recently, my hobby is to go to school early in the morning and to read in the quiet classroom. I was finally able to read what happens after the ending of the movie version of Unis, and I'm currently very satisfied. That was a fantastic work. I'm especially glad that Smose was able to find happiness in the end. Just being able to read this was 10 times the value of the price that I bought it for.
Good morning, everyone.
Damn, it's already that time, isn't it? The person who just came into the door with a loud greeting was Hitomi Momose. She's called the most beautiful girl in the school, and even though I agree, I really don't like this girl. Even though I love beautiful girls just like anybody else, when it comes to this one... Good morning, Miss Momose! You look beautiful again today. Aren't you tired of walking to school? Shall I rub your shoulders for you?
Yeah, please.
At your service! As you can see, she already had hordes of guys that she was dragging around her, and it was always so loud. I hated it. Just being near her was loud and bothersome. My excitement after reading the book all goes to nothing thanks to her.
Good morning, Shiomi. What are you reading?
Who cares what it was? That's none of your business.
What? Don't be like that and tell me.
That's right, you bastard! Miss Momose is asking you a question! That's right. You need to just tell her and answer her honestly. How dare you be mean to Miss Momose? You just made every single guy in the school your enemy! Shut up. Just because you say Momose wants to know, doesn't make it my duty to have to tell her. She's always just rambling and dragging you all around, and leaving the worst impression. Why should I have to be kind to someone like that? She destroys my good mood after my reading every single time, and even though I just read the best work of writing, it all goes to nothing. You bastard! How dare you speak like that towards Miss Momose? You mean speaking like this to the person who destroys my mood, on top of getting in the way of my free time with my hobbies? Unlike all of you, I don't have any lust towards that person. And I'm not trying to go after her either. Japan is a religiously tolerant country, but it doesn't allow a belief that harms the rights of others. That's why, if you don't cut it out already, I'm going to crush you. If you understand, then hurry up and go back to your seats, you idiots. You're free to do whatever you want, but don't take away the rights of others.
I'm very sorry. I will be careful from now on.
As long as you understand, it's fine. Miss Momose, you don't need to worry about this guy. That's right. You're not loud or in the way at all. What an incredibly rude person he is. If anything, I'll make sure I send him flying out of the classroom. You better be ready, Shiomi. We're gonna smash those glasses you got on. Shut up. Be quiet. If you still don't understand, then I should physically make you understand. Anyone else who wants to be trained? Come forward now!
Huh? Why am I stepping forward right now?
Hey, Momose!
Yes.
These are your followers, so you better get it together and teach them, you hear me?
Yes, I understand.
Well then, thanks. If I say it this harshly, it should be fine. Even Momose, if she was told this much, probably wouldn't try to get involved with me anymore. And with that, my personal reading time is secured from now on. Or so I thought. But what do you want, Momose? Calling me out to a place like this? A few days after that lecture, after one school day, Momose asked to meet me. The location was the rooftop, and in a rare occasion, there wasn't a single one of her annoyingly noisy followers with her. It was just her alone. What on earth was her goal?
I wanted to talk to you about the other day.
The other day? Oh, what about it? Did you come all this way just to apologize?
Yeah, I'm very sorry for causing you trouble all this time. I'll be more careful from now on.
Sure, I see. Well, as long as you understand, it's fine. I almost said it ironically, but when she apologized so earnestly, it made me question myself.
Also, this is why I really wanted to talk to you, but there's something I wanted to confirm with you, Shiomi.
Something you want to confirm?
The other day you said, if you still don't understand, then I make you physically understand. Anyone who wants to be trained, come forward now, right?
Did I say something like that? I left it all up to the momentum of my anger, so I didn't really remember what I said.
You did say that. I heard it clearly with my own 2 ears.
I see. Well then, I guess I did say it. So, what if I did say something like that? What about it?
Well, this.
Uh?
Please train me. I'm begging you.
What? Am I seeing things? Is the most beautiful girl in school always surrounded by guys like a magnet, telling me that she wants me to train her? Sorry, Momose, I think I'm hearing things, and I couldn't catch what you said. Could you say it again?
Again? That was my one big confession, though. Well, but the sadistic parts of you are also ideal.
Momose?
I understand, Master. I will say it again for you, sir.
Master? Is there something wrong with my ears? Should I stop by the ear doctor on my way home today?
Well, you... As this terrible, useless person, you couldn't recognize that bother I was causing you to those around me. Please punish me. Please whip me into shape.
It looks like it wasn't my ears that are bad. It's actually my brain. I'm gonna go to the doctor tomorrow.
I realized on that day what it is that I'm really looking for.
Why did she just start talking on her own?
You know how I look like this, as you can see? I'm attractive on the outside. My proportions are perfect. And I've always grown up with lust and jealousy directed at me from boys and girls alike.
Well, I bet she did. But wouldn't anyone say that about themselves? Is she bragging?
But people looking up to me didn't feel bad, and the jealousy that was directed at me was because of my attractiveness, and I was proud of that. But then, it wasn't right. What I really truly wanted was actually the presence of a master who was going to make me surrender without any questions asked.
Okay. Is that so?
And that day, the moment I was glared at by you, my heart skipped a beat. The moment you said that you would train me, naturally my feet pushed me forward without thinking.
I see. Well, everybody has different hobbies and tastes, so yeah. I won't deny that, I guess.
It's weird that I would want to be trained. It must be a moment of confusion. That's what I kept telling myself. But I can't take it anymore. I can't lie to myself about my feelings. Now that I've realized it, I have to accept this reality. That's what I thought. So please be my master and make me your slave.
I'll decline.
What? But wait, master!
I won't wait. Oh, and stop calling me master, too. What on earth is happening? I was wondering what she was going to tell me, but being told she wanted me to be her master was way too far out of my expectations. Normally a confession on the rooftop is a confession of liking someone. Why do I have to get this weird confession? Oh, hey, let go! If you want a master that bad, then go ask one of your little followers. I'm sure any of them would be happy to go along with your interests.
I want to be disciplined by you, Shiomi. I want you to yell at me without mercy like you did that day.
If you want to be yelled at, then why not ask one of your parents?
If it's my parents, then it doesn't get me excited, so no.
What the hell? How much of a brat are you? I was trying to brush her off pretty seriously, but Momose was completely stuck to my back and wasn't budging. It looked like she was actually serious and wanted me to become her master. Alright. You win, I lose.
What? Does that mean you'll become my master?
No, I won't become your master, because in that case, it would be way too bad for my respectability, so why don't we come up with a compromise?
Like what?
Instead of your master, I'll become your friend. But we're not going to be happy, friendly friends, alright? If something's wrong, then I'm going to clearly say it's wrong. We're friends that can become strict and mean for the sake of their friends. And I'll strictly discipline the parts of you that are wrong. How does that sound?
Does that mean you're asking to start as friends?
I have no intention of becoming anything more than friends, though.
Well, fine. That works. Well then, looking forward to it, Master.
Like I said, that's not what this is! Stop calling me Master! And so, this was how I became friends with Momose. Some people might think it's an envious thing to become friends with the most beautiful girl in the school, but to me, I have to admit that it was an extremely unwilling situation. However, now that we'd become friends, I didn't think it was right as a person to break our contract. So from this moment on, let's say I would strictly discipline Momose, as friends, just as she asked for. Miss Momose, good morning! Miss Momose, shall I hold your bag? Miss Momose, aren't you tired from walking? We'll all pick you up and carry you!
Thank you, but...
Hey, Momose, no! You're all spreading out too much. Think about the trouble you're causing to other people who need to pass.
Yes! I'm very sorry!
As long as you understand, next time, move to the sides so that you don't get in the way, alright? If a bicycle comes, then it would be dangerous too.
Thank you very much for your concern.
What?
Oh!
What's the matter, Miss Momose? What happened? Raising your voice all of a sudden.
I forgot to do my homework last night. What do I do?
Oh, in that case, I'll just show you mine. No, I can show you mine. You might be surprised, but I'm 10th in the grade.
Thank you. Well then.
Stop that. You're meant to do your homework by yourself. That's the point.
But...
It's okay to have them teach you, but fully copying won't do anything for you. And cheating is wrong. Shiomi! Who do you think you are, coming in from the side and running your mouth?
Yes, I will do that.
Miss Momose? Are you sure?
It's fine. I think Shiomi is right, and that's what I should be doing. Because he's right. Cheating is wrong. Yeah. Shiomi, will you please teach me?
Oh, sure. Let's go to the library. It'll be quieter in there, and easier to focus, right? Miss Momose? Even if I yelled at you, I completely assumed that you would just copy anyway. I see you differently now.
Really? Well then, I want a reward for doing it properly.
Reward? Well, sure, I guess. If it's something that I can do, and easy.
Well then, if I make a mistake in the homework, for each mistake made, one slap on my butt.
Please come up with anything else.
Oh, I forgot my umbrella. What should I do?
Well then, you can get under my umbrella. No, you can use my umbrella. I'll run home instead. If anything, I'll become your umbrella. I'll make myself float.
No. Wait, that's wrong. Hey, Shiomi, do you have a minute?
Momose? Sure I do, but what's the matter?
I forgot my umbrella today. I was wondering if you would let me get under yours.
Sure, whatever. I can walk you to the station.
Master, you're so nice.
How many times do I have to tell you? It's not Master. If you say it anymore, I'm gonna leave you behind.
I'm very sorry. Please slap my butt so I don't say it anymore.
I won't! Come on, let's go.
Yes, sir. Well then, everyone, see you.
What? Whew, that was a great story. The puppy tale. The friendship between the baby monkey Gishtoran and the puppy Heisuke. That was beautiful. Oh, it's already this time. It was so quiet that I didn't notice. Ever since I was forced into becoming friends with Momose, the mornings had become way quieter compared to a few weeks ago. The loud gatherings that were like a mafia party every morning with her followers had completely calmed down. They stopped spreading out on the streets in town as well, and it seems she wasn't causing an inconvenience to others. I could say that my training, disciplining, was showing its success. In the beginning, I was doing it reluctantly, but in the end, I'm glad that I was able to become friends with her. Well, although I do wish that she would stop begging me to slap her butt at every opportunity. Hey, Shiomi! What do you all want, surrounding me like that? You don't need to go welcome Momose? You don't need to worry. Now we go in rotation of a few seconds. Because Miss Momose told us that if we all gather together, then it would be an inconvenience to others. Is that so? Looks like she's properly doing what she was scolded about. I'm impressed. And thanks to you, we can no longer welcome her or send her off. You do realize that all of this is your fault, right? Well, I guess it is. Because if I didn't say something, she would definitely still be continuing to be an inconvenience to everyone around her. If you hadn't said such unnecessary crap, we would still be happy right now. That's right. And not only that, but these days, Miss Momose seems to always ask you for everything. Even though you're saying pretty harsh things to her, or yelling at her. How the hell? Well, yeah. That's because that's the point. So anyway, what do you all want me to do? Coming to school this early in the morning, and going out of your way to come to me? You have something, don't you? Don't get involved with Miss Momose anymore. You're not even one of her followers, so stop talking to her. And if you say no, then you better be ready for what's coming. If you don't want to get hurt, then you better listen to us. Do you understand? Don't talk to her anymore, huh? Do those guys know the words human rights? And not only that, but they tried to threaten me. According to Shakespeare, well, love is blind. But those guys are crossing the line, aren't they?
Good morning, Master.
Like I said, stop calling me Master.
Today is Saturday, but are you free today, Shiomi?
I'm free, but... And if you say no, then you better be ready for what's coming. No, I'm a little busy today.
Oh, really? That's disappointing. What about tomorrow, Sunday?
That would be fine.
I'm glad. There's a movie that I want to see. If you'd like, would you want to go together?
Sure. Well then, 10 a.m. in front of the movie theater tomorrow.
Got it. Yay! I get to go on a walk with my master.
How many times do I have to tell you, don't call me Master? Sheesh. No matter how many times I tell her that, it's the one thing she won't understand. Well then, today after school, I need to make sure I'm fully prepared.
That was a really good movie, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a good film. The next day, as planned, I went to go see a movie with Momose. The movie that we went to see was Mendy Jones. A hot, middle-aged mathematician was trying to solve an impossible problem when he discovered enemies swarming in search of the same solution and took them down one by one. It's a masterpiece action film. I think this every time. But that hot old man is seriously too strong. How could he take down all of those machine guns just by spinning a whip around?
It really was amazing whip movement. One day, I want to get my butt whipped with that technique.
Cut it out. You're going to get hurt.
The movie is over, but what do you want to do now?
Before we go home, how about some food together? I know a place nearby that makes delicious gyoza.
Gyoza! Let's go. This is why you're my #1 master, Shiomi. Instead of pain, you're planning to torture me with smell? That's very innovative of you.
I don't have any intention of that whatsoever.
Sure, we could say that for now. Oh, wait a minute. I think I need to go to the ladies. No, maybe I should hold it in for now.
Just go. It's bad for your body if you don't.
Okay, I'm going to go. I'll be right back.
Well then, what should we do after lunch? Hey, Shiomi! Oh, it's you lot. What do you want? You know the answer to that already. You ignored our warning to you, didn't you? I didn't ignore it. I just realized that after I heard it, there was no need for me to abide by it. That's what you call ignoring. Just because you know how to fight, who do you think you are? No matter how strong you might be, you think you can do something about this many people? 1, 2, 3... 15 of you, huh? You did gather quite a few, didn't you? Let's see. If it were just 5 of you, that's one thing. But honestly speaking, taking on 15 of you at once might be a little tight even for me. That's right! So let me get it down to 10 first. Huh? And now, just 10 people left. In that 1 second? Don't back down! We still have 10 on our side! We got this! He said that earlier too, didn't he? That 5's his limit? That's true. With just my 2 hands, 5 would be my limit. But if it wasn't just my hands... 10 people wouldn't be impossible, I guess. Just in case something like this were to happen. I'm glad I went and bought a jump rope yesterday ahead of time. Even though this isn't the real way to use one. I hope I can be forgiven for that, since this was just to protect myself.
I'm back! Wait, what on earth is going on here?
Miss Momose! This is... well... Shiomi came and attacked all of us! That's right! We didn't do anything wrong!
Shiomi, is that true?
As if that would be. I never use violence, unless it's for self-defense. Stop lying! Miss Momose, who are you gonna believe? Shiomi or us?
Who am I going to believe, you ask? Well, that's obviously my master!
Am I hearing things? She just called me her master to all of them, didn't she? I need to go to the ear doctor after food, to a place open on Sundays.
You're the worst to attack one person with a group like that. I never want to see your faces again. Don't follow me in school either.
No way!
I hate people who bother others and cause trouble. Shiomi, let's go.
Sure. Are you sure that was fine? You'll have fewer fans.
It's fine. I do want to treasure my fans, but I don't need people who are going to be troublesome to other people.
You used to be one of those before too, though.
Well, that was... come on, Master, you're so mean to me. I recognized it and I changed my ways properly.
That's true. You were told in the same way, but you really did change. I'm proud of you. But let's stop with the master calling. That's why I wanted to stay friends with her. No. Now, not just friends, but more than that.
Right? I actually felt guilty and made changes the next time. I'm a good girl, right?
Yeah, that's right. Unlike those guys, you're a good girl.
Right? Well then, as a good girl that's growing properly, I would like a reward. Is what that makes me think, but...
What do you want?
That jump rope that you're holding, Master. Take it too around my thighs, and bam! And...
Cut it out. You're going to swell.
I want it just enough so it doesn't swell, okay?
What do you mean, okay? Sheesh, I'll give you something else instead of the rope. So give me a break.
Something else?
Like maybe, my love? What is this? What the hell am I saying? I just said something super corny. This is so embarrassing. Sorry, Momose, scratch that. Let's pretend I never said that.
Nope, I already took it, so I can't give it back.
Well then.
Yeah, I'm really happy to hear how you feel, Shiomi. Please accept my love too. Even though you're strict, you always have thoughtfulness within that. And I like that about you.
Momose.
Please, make me your girlfriend.
Me too. Not as friends, but please, make me your boyfriend.
Of course. And eventually, please become my master.
That's a little too...
Oh, come on. You're my boyfriend now, so you can be my master for me, can't you?
Even if I am a boyfriend, that's just a little too... That's what I thought. But 10 years later, after becoming working adults, I married her. And I really did become a man. Hiromi, what do you want for our wedding anniversary?
Of course, I want your love.
And well, what exactly my love is a secret between the two of us. Phew, I finished work on time again today. My name is Kazuto Itsumi. I'm a 25-year-old salaryman that works at an advertising agency. Today, I was able to finish work on time again. I'm gonna go home now. and I'm thinking about watching my favorite film while having a drink. Tomorrow and the day after are the weekend, so maybe I can do a marathon of 3 movies, which I haven't done in a while. What should I watch? There are way too many movies I want to see.
Kazuto, do you have a minute?
Oh, boss! Of course I do. This beautiful person was my manager and boss, Miss Sakura Hanaeda. At the young age of 28, she became a division manager, and she's a genius that our company treasures. On top of that, as you can see, she's super beautiful.
Thank you, but like I said, stop calling me boss. I don't like it. It makes me feel so old. So, can you just call me by my name?
Alright, Miss Hanaeda. So, how can I help you?
About that. Any chance you're free tomorrow, Kazuto?
Yes! I'm free.
It took you a long time to answer, but are you sure? You don't have a date with your girlfriend or anything.
If I had plans with a girlfriend, I wouldn't have thought about it and immediately declined. Well, even if I wanted to have those plans, I can't, because I don't have a girlfriend. I was just thinking about renting a movie and lazing about all day, so it's fine.
Are you sure it's fine? If you really want to watch a movie, then...
I can watch the movie anytime, so I'm sure it's fine. It's not like I had anything in particular that I wanted to watch anyway.
I'm sorry, thank you. I'll treat you to a meal sometime as a thank you.
I'm looking forward to it. So what's the matter?
Actually, tomorrow is my daughter's field day at school.
What? Miss Hanaeda? I didn't know that you were married.
No, well, I'm not married. I'm actually a single mother.
Oh, I didn't know that. By the way, how old is your daughter?
She's in the 1st grade. She'll be 7 years old soon.
Does that mean that she had her when she was still in college? That would be the timing, and she said that she was a single mother. But I feel like I shouldn't ask too many questions. I should just leave this at that and not press any further. Elementary school, huh? She must be super cute at that age.
She is! She is so cute. Do you want to see a photo?
Sure. She's a cute girl that looks just like Miss Hanaeda. So, what is it that you want me to do at her field day?
I want you to attend as her father role. There is an activity that's supposed to be with both parents, but at this rate, she won't be able to participate, and I wanted my daughter to make fun memories. Is there any way that I could ask for your help?
I don't mind at all. I haven't been exercising enough lately anyway, so it's perfect.
Thank you. Well then, tomorrow, we'll come pick you up.
The next day...
Good morning, Kazuto. Thank you for coming with us today. Come on, Hina, say hello.
Yeah, good morning. Thank you for coming today.
Good morning. Thank you for having me, Hina.
You're a great girl saying good morning like that.
Oh, and what's your name, old man?
Hey, Hina, he's not an old man.
It's fine. For Hina, a man in his 20s is an old man, isn't he, right?
Yeah.
Well, this old man's name is Kazuto. Can you remember that?
Yeah, I'll remember it.
Alright. So I guess you're smart too then, Hina.
Kazuto, you like kids?
Yes, I love kids. If I ever get married in the future, I want to have at least 3.
Is that so? Oh, let's get going soon. If we don't hurry, we're gonna be late.
Got it. Alright. Well then, Hina, why don't we go together?
Yeah, can I sit next to you, Kazuto?
Of course you can. If anything, you can sit on my lap. Boss, Miss Sakura?
What? My first name?
Oh, because Hina's here, I called you by your first name, but was that not okay?
Oh, it's fine, but I was just a little bit surprised, that's all.
Well then, I'm glad. Miss Sakura, we're definitely gonna win today. We have to do our best so that Hina can have the best time. I was taken down by Hina's real cuteness, and also to do something about my lack of exercise lately. I put my all into the activities that day. As a result, for all of the activities involving the parents, we were able to get first place in every single one. Anyway, Hina was smiling from start to finish, and I think that we were able to create an amazing memory for her. 1 month later, well then, finished work on time again today. Tomorrow's a 3-day weekend. Maybe I can borrow that movie that just came out recently and...
Kazuto, do you have a minute?
Oh yes! How can I help?
It's about the 3-day weekend that starts tomorrow. But do you happen to have plans?
No, not in particular.
In that case, do you want to go to the amusement park with me?
What? The amusement park? Why again?
It's Hina. Every time I go home these days, she says that she wants to play with you. And she wants to go to the amusement park with you.
I guess she really liked me. That makes me super happy.
It will be the 3 of us with Hina, so it might be a handful, but would that be okay?
Of course it would be okay. Let's go to the amusement park. The 3 of us at the amusement park, huh? I can't wait. I wonder how Hina's doing. Tomorrow already feels so far away. Where are Miss Hanaeda and Hina?
Kazuto! Long time no see. I wanted to see you.
Whoa there, Hina! You've got a lot of energy. Let's play together a lot today, alright?
Hey, Hina! Sheesh. I'm sorry, Kazuto.
It's fine. Hina's light anyway.
Kazuto, I have something to ask you, mister.
Sure. What is it? Why don't you say it?
It's fine if just for today, but is it okay if I call you Daddy today?
What? No, come on. That's too...
Everyone else is here with their mommy and daddy, but I don't have a daddy, so...
Sure.
Really?
Yeah. But only if your mommy's okay with it, though.
That's fine by me, but...
That's what she said. Alright. Then just for today, I'm your daddy, and you're my daughter. Let's go, Hina. You're gonna race your daddy to the gates!
Yay!
Kazuto, Daddy.
What is it, mommy?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Crap, this is super embarrassing. It's so embarrassing that I can't look at her face!
What are you doing, Daddy? Mommy? Let's hurry up and go in.
Anyway, regardless of what happens, as long as I've gotten the permission, just for today, we're daddy and mommy. I need to do my best to fully be Hina's daddy. Oh, it's our turn now.
I want to sit in the middle, and I want Daddy to drive.
That's what she's saying, but is that okay? Daddy?
You can leave it to me, mommy. You know, I was once called the Lion of the race car circuit.
What do you mean, the circuits? You used to race?
Yeah, just in the games. All right, let's go. Let me show you Daddy's driving techniques.
Yay! Daddy, you're going so fast. Daddy, you're amazing. The car was sliding side to side.
That's right. It was, wasn't it? Your daddy has practiced a lot, too.
I never thought I would get to experience real drifting at the go-karts.
Hey, Hina, where do you want to go next?
Let's see. The haunted house.
Haunted house? Do you think it's gonna be a little too soon for you, Hina?
No, that's not true.
Even if you get scared, you know you can't leave in the middle.
Oh, it's going to be fine. Oh, what could it be? You're scared, Mommy?
No, that's not true, you know. I was just worried that maybe it'll make you cry, Hina.
No, that's not true. Daddy, Mommy, let's go.
I guess we have no choice but to go.
It'll be fine. I'll hold your hands the entire time.
I'm counting on it.
If you get scared, just close your eyes, and I'll guide you to the exit.
Thank you.
Daddy, Mommy, the haunted house is so fun.
It is, isn't it? Are you okay?
Somehow.
Wow! Mommy, you're such a scaredy cat.
Come on, Hina. I'm sorry. Are you okay?
Somehow, when a beautiful girl grabs onto you like that, all logic goes out the window.
Yeah, the amusement park is so fun. What should we get on next?
Thank you very much for coming to the amusement park today. This amusement park will be closing in 1 hour. Please enjoy your time until the end.
Did you hear that, Hina?
What? But I want to play a lot more.
Daddy and Mommy do too, but see, it's already closing time. The amusement park is also tired from playing a lot, so we need to let them rest soon too, right?
Yeah.
That being said, we still have a little bit of time until they close. Hina, what do you want to ride last?
I want to get on that.
The Ferris wheel, huh? That's very fitting for the last ride at the amusement park.
That's true. Let's go over there.
Hina, what's the matter?
We're getting on the Ferris wheel, aren't we?
Yeah, but I want to go there slowly if we can.
Why? If you stay silent, we can't know what you're thinking, Hina.
Well, it's fine. It's not a ride that gets too crowded, so we can take our time. If that's what Hina wants to do, then let's do that for her.
That's true. Well then, Hina, let's get you there at your pace.
Yeah.
The sun is so beautiful.
Yes, it really is. Look, Hina. You can see really far out into the distance. Oh, you can see the boats too. Look, Hina, the boats. You don't want to see them? I wonder what's the matter.
Hina, is something wrong? Does your stomach hurt?
No.
Well then, what's wrong?
When this is over, we're going to leave, right?
Yes, that's right.
It's already closing time. So yeah.
And if we leave then, Daddy isn't going to be Daddy anymore, right?
Well, that's true, but...
I don't want to go home. Daddy, I want you to be my daddy forever.
She must be tired. Looks like she fell asleep.
She was running around so much all day. Thank you so much for today, Kazuto.
No, I had a great time today too. Do you mind if I ask you something?
What is it?
You didn't consider getting married? I think Hina's feeling lonely at home, alone.
There was a time that I thought about it.
May I ask why you didn't get married? Miss Hanaeda, you're still young and you're beautiful. And if you submitted to a marriage agency, I'm sure you would get a lot of people who would be eager to marry you.
Thank you. But you know, it's not really like that. Even though they say women and men are becoming more equal, the world is still a man's world. And maybe that's why there are so many people who have a big ego and...
You mean, like people who can't stand their wife to have a higher salary than them?
Yeah, exactly.
That's so pathetic. If your wife has a high salary, there's only good things about that.
And on top of that, a lot of people say that I need to join their family when we get married, for the sake of my daughter too.
That's so closed-minded. If it were me, I would join your family. It would be heaven to be with the child all the time.
And also, just having a child, that's hard in itself.
Well, I can imagine there are people who are against that. Even if it was your wife's child, I can imagine it would be complicated if it's not your child. So there's nothing I could say to that.
And you, Kazuto, what do you think? Would you be against it if it wasn't your child?
I don't feel that way at all. Even if we're not biologically related, if we become a family, then that child is my child. If we can't be connected by blood, then we can be connected by feeling. That's all there is to it.
I see. Well then, Kazuto, would you be willing to become Hina's real dad?
What?
If it were you, I would be able to trust Hina with you. And Hina already loves you too. So if you were to be okay with it, what do you think?
Is that... what you're saying is that we would be getting married, right?
Yes.
Before I give you the answer to that, may I ask you one thing? Miss Hanaeda, do you like me? Not as a boss and employee, but as a man and a woman?
Well, that's...
You don't need to answer that. I already got your answer. I can tell by her reaction. She doesn't see me as a singular man. My answer is no. I can understand that this would be for Hina's sake, but I don't think it's right for you to get married to a man that you don't even like, because then you won't be able to be happy.
You're right. I'm very sorry. Something must have come over me. Please forget I said anything.
I'll also say no to that. Excuse me.
What? What?
I'm already looking at you. Not as my boss and as your employee, but as a woman that I'm interested in. In order to become Hina's dad, I'm going to work hard so that you will look at me not as a staff member, but as a man. So please, I hope you're ready, Miss Sakura. Well then, I'll see you at work. What the hell was I thinking? What the hell am I doing? What am I doing to my boss? I got too excited and I got carried away! Was it the date that made me get like that? Or was it my fatherly feelings towards Hina? It doesn't matter which one it was, but I cannot believe I just kissed my boss on the lips! How am I supposed to face her at work now? Oh, what do I do? I'm scared to go to the office! Oh, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes? How can I help?
About the other day.
Yes, about the other day. I'm very sorry. I don't know, but I got too carried away at
Is it true that you were interested in me, not as your boss, but as a woman?
Yes, it's true.
Is it true that even if it's not your child, you would consider them yours after you got married?
Yes, because I myself grew up in a household like that. So I'm not related by blood to my father. However, I don't think of anyone other than my father that raised me as my dad.
What a beautiful relationship. Well then, as someone who grew up in a household like that, I want to become a real family with you.
What? No, but that's not okay, because you don't like me like that.
Yeah, so make me like you. Make me like you so much, love you, that I can't handle it anymore.
Well, that sounds like a pretty difficult order. You know, my age is how many years I haven't had a girlfriend?
Is that so? Because in that case, you were very quick to steal my lips the other day.
That was just because I got too excited, and I got a little carried away, and, I'm very sorry.
You don't need to apologize about that, because after that, it started to change the way I looked at you.
What?
So I'm asking you to do your best to make me fall for you. For Hina too, okay?
Yes. I will do my best.
All right, when this conversation is over, let's get back to work.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, I almost forgot. Also,
There's something else?
during work, we can keep this up as normal, but in our private lives, you have to call me Sakura. And in front of Hina, Mommy, okay?
Yes, I understand. I didn't know what was going to happen after that kiss that I got too excited about. But I'm just glad that it ended well. After that, I went on many dates with her, and I worked hard on my job as well. And as a result, I finally succeeded in getting her heart to be with mine. And later, when I proposed to her, I was able to officially become Hina's daddy and Sakura's husband.
Hey, Daddy!
What is it, Hina?
When is Mommy coming home?
Based on the day, it should be pretty soon. But let's see. Oh, a phone call. Yes, hello. This is Hanaeda. What? About to be born? Got it. We'll be right there. Hina, we're gonna see Mommy now.
Yeah, were they born?
Not yet, but they said they're going to be born soon.
Yay! I'm glad I get to become a big sister. Is it a little brother or sister?
Well, let's see which one it's gonna be. With our hearts beating with excitement, we ran as fast as we could and welcomed the twins, a boy and a girl. Our family grew from 3 to 5, and even though things will get hectic, I'm looking forward to our happiest days ahead.
Thank you very much for gathering here today for our family's daughter. For everybody who has gathered here today, we have prepared some dinner, so please do enjoy it and have a wonderful time. Sorry, do you have a minute?
Yes?
Is Saki still not ready? This party is also being hosted to find her fiancé, so even if it's just for a few minutes, I would like for her to show her face.
Yes, sir. I will go get her immediately. Ma'am, Miss Saki, your father has asked me to come retrieve you. He would like you to show your face soon. Ma'am, did she run away? I was able to get out of there. Sheesh, my father. Even though I told him so many times that I don't want a birthday party. The reason for everybody to attend wasn't to celebrate me, but they're here in order to make a connection to my father. And it seems there's also an intention to find me a fiancé, but how can I be with someone who doesn't even see me? It is a little bit cold, isn't it? I know. This is a perfect opportunity. So I'll buy some hot food at the convenience store. My first convenience store and my first hot food there. Makes me excited. I wonder if I can use my card.
I'm tired again today. I can't wait to get home and take a bath. My name is Ichiro Tanaka. I'm a normal 23-year-old with an average appearance, average name, and average company that I work for. Today was another day of working overtime until exhaustion, and I am desperately pedaling my bike with my tired body to get home. My salary is low and the work sucks. Maybe I should start thinking about getting a new job. I'll stop at the convenience store to get a job listing magazine. While I'm there, Power Zero and... Oh, it's so cold! Maybe some hot food too. That should warm me up a bit. Be careful!
Ow!
Are you okay? I'm so sorry. I was on my way home from work and I spaced out.
Yes, I'm okay. Please don't mind me. Ow!
It doesn't seem like you're okay at all. Excuse me. I'm sorry.
What? What are you planning on doing to me?
There's an overnight clinic nearby. I will carry you there, so please make sure you hold on tight.
Yes.
I'm so glad that it wasn't anything serious.
Thank you very much. You're very strong, aren't you?
Yeah, well, I work in the construction industry and not just in sales. Sometimes I actually go to help out on site, even if I don't like it. I do it with some muscle.
I see. Well, I hope I wasn't too heavy.
Not at all. You were as light as a feather. You were so light that it almost makes me worry. I know that women can tend to care too much about diet and weight, but I do think you should eat more.
I do plan on doing so from now on.
By the way, I still hadn't asked for your name yet.
Oh, I'm sorry. My name is Saki.
Miss Saki, is it? My name is Ichiro Tanaka. Nice to meet you. Miss Saki, whereabouts do you live? I got you injured, so I'll walk you back to your house.
No, thank you. If I call somebody from the house, they would come to pick me up, so I'm fine here.
Is that so? Oh, please wait a minute right here. Sorry to keep you waiting. Here, for you.
And this is...
This is some hot food to apologize for injuring you, if you'd like.
Thank you very much.
Not at all. Oh, let me give you my business card just in case. The doctor said everything was fine, but just in case anything were to happen, if there's anything that is bothering you, please contact me straight away. I will take full responsibility for what happened today. Well then?
Mr. Ichiro?
The next day. I'm so exhausted, it's crazy. I seriously need to change jobs. And today I'm gonna drink another Power Zero to fall straight asleep. Tomorrow's the weekend anyway. I'm home. But it's not like anyone's here anyway.
Welcome home.
Whoa, what? Miss Saki?
Yes?
Why are you at my house?
When I asked the company that you work for where your address is, they told me it was here, so I know I didn't have permission. But I came in, and I've been waiting here for you. I borrowed the spare key from your company as well.
Oh, is that so? Wait, no. That's not what I meant. I'm not asking you how you got into the room, but I'm asking you the reason why.
Actually, I'm here about last night, when you said you would take responsibility. I'm going to have you take responsibility as you promised, and in order to do that, I've come here for you to make me your wife. My name is Saki Kiryun. I look forward to being your wife from today.
What? What? One day, when I came home from work as a single man, I suddenly had a life at home. Now, I'm sure everyone is wondering what on earth I'm saying, but honestly, I have no idea what I'm saying. Right now either.
Good morning, Mr. Ichiro.
Oh, yeah. Good morning.
It seems like you must have been very tired. You were very deep in your sleep.
Well, as it turns out, what happened last night wasn't a dream. Misaki, I heard you say yesterday, but your last name...
Yes, the Kiryun that you are imagining right now is probably correct.
I thought so. Kiryun is such an insanely rare last name, so of course that would be the case. I can't believe that Misaki is the daughter of one of the most famous major companies in Japan, the Kiryun Group. Wait a minute. Does that mean I accidentally injured the daughter of such a huge company? And also, that she slept over at my house? Isn't this actually a super extremely bad situation?
Is something wrong?
No? Misaki, do your parents know that you're here?
No, they don't know, because I ran away from home.
Oh, I see. Wait. Ran away from home?
Yes, because if I stayed at home any longer, I was about to have to go through with an arranged political marriage. You said that you would take responsibility for the injury, and so I thought I would just take a leap and have you take me as your wife.
About that? That is quite the large leap, though.
Yes, this is the first time in my life that I've ever acted so impulsively.
An arranged political marriage, huh? I was going to contact your parents immediately, but now I feel bad. This is a little bit scary. Maybe I'll let her stay here like this for a short time. All I have to do is keep my hands myself anyway.
That's right, I made some breakfast, so if you'd like, please have some.
Oh, well, that makes me very happy. Oh yeah, Miss Saki, after we eat breakfast, should we go out to do some grocery shopping? I'll show you around.
Yes, please, thank you.
This is breakfast?
I'm sorry, this is the first time in my life that I tried cooking.
That makes sense. As the daughter of such a wealthy family, she probably has a chef and a maid.
It probably doesn't taste good at all, does it? I'll remake it immediately.
No, it's fine. That would be a waste, and it's not like I can't eat so.
But...
Misaki, if you're going to be my wife, then I won't allow any waste. Please throw away the idea that you can just throw anything away when you make a mistake.
Yes, sir. I understand.
All right, well then, let's hurry and eat and we can head out. Well, then, first of all, let's buy some clothes. You should pick out a few casual clothes for everyday wear.
Okay. Mr. Employee, please give me everything from here to here.
Misaki, I can't buy that many clothes, you know?
Don't worry, I have a credit card.
That's not the issue here. If you have too many clothes, it's only going to be bulky in the house. Usually, you just have a few clothes and wash them and wear them again.
I see. So that's how it works, too.
Also, you should stop using your card, Misaki. If they look at your card history, they'll immediately know where you are. Are you sure that's okay?
You're right. Well then, I'll take this one and this one.
Misaki, is there anything you want to eat for dinner?
No, nothing in particular.
What do you normally eat at home?
I suppose a lot of fish. Our chef at home specializes in seafood.
So she did have a chef.
Oh, Mr. Ichiro! Look, it says A5 Wagyu is $50. It's super cheap. We should get it.
Misaki, it's true that for A5 Wagyu to be $50 per kilogram is a huge deal, but usually we don't buy this. Things like that are meant to be bought once a year when you're celebrating some kind of special day, and it's not something you eat regularly for dinner.
Is that so? Well then, Mr. Ichiro, what kind of meat do you usually get?
I get things like this pork belly that's about $5 for 100 grams. This is the perfect size, so we can get this and maybe make curry tonight.
Curry? Mr. Ichiro, you know how to cook all of these spices?
As if. They sell curry roux for regular households here. And it's really easy to make, so we can do it together. There's no harm in learning anyway.
Yes, I'll do my best. Please teach me.
The first few days of being with my wife that was suddenly forced on me were like this. She was a super princess, and so she had no idea how normal people like me lived. She didn't care about quantities or price at all. And she would try to buy large amounts or shop like a celebrity. Not only that, but since she was cooking and cleaning for the first time in her life, she couldn't do a single chore. Up until now, she had a chef and a maid do everything for her, so perhaps this was a given for her. For someone in the position of a present-day princess like her, so to speak, I didn't think that she would last long living an average person. And despite her misunderstanding of me saying I would take responsibility, I can let her stay here until she was over it. However, I thought she would get tired of it eventually and go home, but instead, she worked really hard to get used to this environment, and 3 months went by. Whether she was my wife or the wife of any average household, every time that the day for chores would come around, she was desperately trying to remember them and get it right.
Mr. Ichiro, it's the morning. Please wake up.
5 more minutes.
If you sleep that much, then you won't have time to eat breakfast. Come on, hurry up and get up. All right, let's have breakfast.
Yeah, by the way, you've gotten really good at making breakfast, Misaki. And even the cleaning and the laundry. You can do it more perfectly than I can now. As a result of her dedicated hard work, she not only learned how to do the laundry, clean, and cook, but she also mastered going shopping as well. Now she was better at everything than me. And honestly, never expected things to turn out this way.
I did my best for you.
Thank you.
I made you a lunchbox as well, so please take it with you.
Well then, I'm going to go now.
See you. Have a great day at work today.
Yeah, I'll do my best. If I was being sent off like this every morning, of course I would be able to work hard. In the end, I worked even harder than I had ever thought possible. And over the last 3 months, I had gained a strong reputation of the company and had eyes on me. I'm so happy. That's right, I was happy. In the last 3 months, when she suddenly pushed herself onto me to take responsibility, I was happier than I had ever been before. Even though I knew that this life would someday come to an end, that I would eventually have to wake up from this dream and everything would disappear,
Sir, we found the location of your daughter.
What? Is this true? Where?
In the city of the next prefecture.
That was surprisingly close. That means she was right under our nose. So what on earth is she doing now? No, but also, how did that sheltered daughter of mine make it this far?
About that, actually.
What? She did what?
So, what would you like us to do?
Let's see. Another long day gone. Great work today. How am I to drink tonight? Sorry, I'm going to hesitate again today. Whoa. You've been a bad sport lately, you know? Did you get a girlfriend or something? Well, something like that. Damn it. Well, then you better be happy with her. I'm home, Misaki. Just got back. Hello? Misaki? Misaki isn't here. Where could she be? I wonder if she went to the convenience store. Phone call? It's a phone number I don't know. I wonder who it is. Hello?
Pardon me for calling. Is this the phone number of Mr. Ichiro Tanaka?
Yes, it is, but, and you are?
I am the maid working for the Kiryun family.
The maid from Misaki's house? Could that mean the reason why she's not here is...
Thank you very much for looking after Madam Saki until now. Mr. Kiryun would like to thank you properly for all that you've done. I'm very sorry, but would you have time tomorrow evening? We will send a car to pick you up if you would be able to join us for dinner.
Sure, yes.
Thank you. See you tomorrow.
The day had finally come. I had to wake up from this fun dream. And the time had come for me to go back to reality. Miss Saki, Hello there. Thank you for coming today. And thank you, truly, for looking after my daughter these 3 months. No, not at all. I was meeting Miss Saki's father for the very first time, and he was a lot more gentle than I had imagined. At the very least, on the surface, he was. However, behind that smile, I could sense that there was something that I didn't know hiding behind it. And I felt a subtle pressure. Is this the aura that the head of an internationally top company has? I know that the reason why my sheltered daughter Saki was safe until now. With all thanks to you. Saki, you need to thank him properly for protecting yourself.
Yes, sir. Mr. Ichiro, thank you very much.
Miss Saki, I don't know if this will be enough to return the favor, but we would like to do our best to treat you today. Ichiro, is there anything you don't like to eat? Yes, I'm fine. I eat anything. Oh yeah? Anything? I imagine this is not the case, but even my daughter? I have not done anything of that sort. Even though a young man and woman were living in the same room for a whole 3 months? Yes, I swear to God. All right, let's believe you. It seems that you really aren't lying to me. How can you tell? Of course I can tell. I'm not the head of a major company for nothing. Well then, I'm sure you're starting to get hungry. Let's make this a great meal. You, please bring out all the best dishes for Mr. Ichiro here. As soon as he said that, plate after plate of food that I had never seen before was brought out. They were extremely expensive ingredients that an average person like me will probably never see in front of my eyes ever again. All used generously across dishes that were fit for celebrities. I was encouraged to eat, so I put it in my mouth. But I couldn't taste anything. Looking at the girl sitting across the table from me, all I could see was her suffering face, and I don't think I had the capacity to taste anything. To me, it only looked like she was begging me with her eyes. Please come take me and let's run away. By the way, Saki, perhaps I shouldn't bring it up at a time like this, but this is about your groom.
Father, you said that we could talk about that when we got home.
I did say that, but I had a change of mind. Because in that case, there's a big chance that you might run away from home again before we get home, with that guy right there.
That's not...
I can't imagine that you would, but this is insurance, Saki. Do you remember your birthday party a few months ago?
Yes?
I'm sure you figured this out already, but the party was also being held in order to find your marriage partner. Yet, you ran away. And you didn't even show your face. That's why I took it upon myself to find another one for you. He's quite the impressive young man.
No way. I don't want to.
Saki, this is not a time to complain. You need to take a good hard look at what you've done, as well as the weight of who you are and where you stand.
Yes, sir.
And actually, about this guy, he's already here. Will be joining us today. Well, I was getting tired of waiting, sir. The door opened and from outside an incredibly handsome man walked into the room. If he stood next to her, they would be an incredibly photogenic couple. Much more than myself, clearly. Nice to meet you, Miss Saki. I look forward to a wonderful future ahead with you. He is the son of a certain very large company that I recently started business with. When I talked to him about the engagement, he was quick to agree. Miss Saki, just as your father kindly explained, I am the heir to a very large company. When it comes to status and money, we may not have as much as your family, but we do have plenty. If we were to get married, I am certain that I can promise you a life similar to how you've lived up until now with no worries whatsoever. Unlike that guy right there.
What?
What did you say? I took the liberty of doing some research on you. Everything about you is average. Where you were born and raised, the company that you work for, even the name is one of the most average. Surely you wouldn't even dream of ever getting to be with the daughter of an internationally major company like her. Oh, well that's... The world you grew up in is too different. Cut it out already, and look at reality. Hey, bring that thing for Ichiro.
Yes, sir. Straight away.
Well, what is this supposed to mean? The payment for causing you trouble, and a payment for you to forget about Saki. Even though nothing may have happened, you were under the same roof together for 3 months. I'm sure you will have some feelings about that. That's... well... As Saki's father, it's my responsibility to ensure Saki's happiness in the future. So take this, and forget everything. In front of my eyes were stacks and stacks of bills that I'd only ever seen in the movies. I'm sure it was easy in the millions. I accept this, and forget everything. I wake up from my dream and go back to reality. And that's what I'm being told to do by the person who is far more powerful than I can ever be. But I definitely refuse, you stupid father! What are you doing? Stupid father? Do you have any idea who you're talking to right now? Shut up! What's wrong with calling someone stupid? You say you have the responsibility to make your daughter happy? Look at her! Miss Saki doesn't look happy at all. And of course you wouldn't understand that, after leaving your child with the maids and the chefs, and never once lifting a hand to raise your own child. Well then, are you telling me that you know what that is? Saki's happiness? At the very least more than you. And I know that I can make Miss Saki happy.
Mr. Ichiro.
Miss Saki, I truly am average. I don't have anything going for me, and I don't have money either, but even then, I do have the confidence that I can make you happy. Will you please marry me? Let's run away together.
Yes, I'll follow you anywhere, forever.
Do you seriously think I'm going to allow this? If you just accept the money here now, I believe that's going to be much better for you. I can just earn the money by working hard. However, if I don't choose her right here, right now, I'll never get to hold her ever again. I see. So that's your answer. Huh. So, Mr. Kiryuin, please, Please give me your daughter. And if you say no, then I'm gonna take her anyway. Of course I will. Please, look after my daughter. What?
What do you mean?
I'm not real. I was just hired as an actor for this. To tell you the truth, I was testing the two of you. So what you're saying is, this means... Mr. Ichiro Tanaka, my daughter was sheltered and couldn't do anything by herself. But then I found out that she desperately worked hard for you and became stronger. And that's when I knew that you were the only person for her. However, I also have a status to maintain. If you're going to marry my daughter, then that means I need you to take after my company eventually. For that reason, it was necessary for me to test you, to see if you had it in you to carry the weight of a company. Is that so? But it looks like there was no need for that either. You truly are impressive. You really understand what the most valuable things are. You get angry when you need to be angry, and more than anything, you have courage. Although I never could have imagined that you would throw stacks of bills in my face. About that, I'm very sorry. I got carried away. Don't worry about it. I was the one that set you up. I understood how deep your love for my daughter was, and it was a very heartening blow. Saki, you won't have any complaints if it's him either, right?
Yes, I want to be Mr. Ichiro's wife. Thank you, Father.
I should be the one thanking you. Not only did you grow and become stronger, you found such a wonderful young man to bring home. Wow, today truly is a great day. And so, my relationship with Misaki was officially approved by her parents. In order to take after her family business, I changed companies, and I hate the fact that I was her fiancé, and I worked really hard at one of their subsidiary companies. And then, a few years later... In sickness and in health, do you vow to love one another for as long as you two shall live? Yes.
I do.
A self-proclaimed wife showed up at my doorstep suddenly one day, but now, as my real wife, I get to walk through a dreamlike happiness as my reality for the rest of my life.
It happened at the start of spring. The cherry blossoms were blooming, and I was about to start a new year full of hope. Or so I thought. Why?
Why? Why is this happening to me?
I'm living with you? This can't be happening.
Right back at you. I can't believe I have to live with you. Oh, finally, you're both here. What's going on? I thought I heard someone arguing. Oh, well, we were discussing how to unpack all of our things, right?
That's right. Where should we put the TV? Maybe we can push it up against the wall.
Renji, it's up to you. I'm fine with the TV anywhere. You guys always get along so well. It's a strange feeling to see you both starting university. You used to be so small. Time flies. Yes, I agree. It's a bit sad, but I'm glad my daughter has Renji-kun. He takes such good care of her.
Oh. My name is Renji Akabane, and this is Akari Hikiya. I'm sure you realize while hearing our mothers talk, Akari is my childhood friend.
Okay, guys, we should get going. Don't have too much fun after we leave. She's right. You will marry each other in the future, but you are still students. We're trusting you to be responsible.
I thought I would be rid of you once I started university. Why is our relationship taking the next step?
It's all your fault. You should have told your mother that neither of us want this.
Shut up! Why is it always a guy's fault, huh? You see, our marriage has been decided since the moment both of us were born. It's ridiculous, right? Our families are next door neighbors. We were born on the same day. For some reason, we're both going to the same university. It's because of our grandparents. They got all excited about us and promised each other we would end up together. What happened to freedom of choice? We're in Reiwa period. Why are they forcing their old people values on us?
None of this would have happened if my new house hadn't burned down because of that stupid fire.
Yeah, that was a tragedy. I think you're cursed, Akari. Your place burned down soon after your parents signed the contract.
If I'm going down, you're coming with me. I'm not letting you get away.
The apartment Akari was supposed to live in burned down. Her parents couldn't find a proper place for her because classes started.
I have an idea. Why don't you move in with Renji?
Nobody asked us if that's what we wanted. They decided it was the best solution on the spot. Her parents were worried about Akari living alone since she was a girl. They thought the best way to avoid danger was for their daughter to live with her fiancé. We shouldn't have pretended we got along. That's what got us here.
Yeah.
But I mean, every time we start fighting,
I know. Both of our parents start freaking out like it's the end of the world.
It's better to pretend we are close for the sake of everybody's emotional health. I can't remember who said it first, but we agreed to put on a friendly act whenever others were around. Do people have to keep calling us the best couple around? Thanks to that, I haven't had a girlfriend for all 18 years of my life. The whole thing is a mess. We pretended to be close for so long. We can't come out of the closet now. All we can do is keep fooling the world. I heard our parents saying our moving in together would be great practice for the future. Something about preparing for married life.
Yeah, I think I heard that too. And they were smiling from ear to ear.
This is getting out of hand. We have to do something. If we don't...
We'll have to get married to each other.
God, no way! That would be hell!
Yeah, duh. Thinking about the future is torture for me.
We both knew there was only one way to get out of it. We looked at each other and nodded to show our consent to each other. Our solution was, we will enjoy uni life.
And we will both
Get a girlfriend and a boyfriend.
and a boyfriend.
We should be the ones deciding who we want to be with. We'll make sure this engagement ends, preferably on a peaceful note. And so, although neither of us wanted it, our life together started.
First, let's discuss the non-negotiables and make rules.
You're right, that's crucial. We spent a while talking about house rules. We wanted to keep the peace as much as possible. The thing is, we were both born and raised in different families. Living with somebody else isn't as easy as it seems.
Hey, I told you to call me if you're going to be late. How dare you waste the food I make?
So what if it gets a little cold? We can just heat it again.
I told you, fried food tastes the best when it's just made. Jeez, now I have to fry it all over again.
Hey, you left your socks on the floor again. You can't leave them lying around like this.
Hey, don't touch them. I said I would put them in the wash later.
You always say that, but you never do. I'm the one chasing after you and picking up all your laundry.
Give me a break. You're too organized, Renji.
Seriously, stop working till so late. Don't you know how much of a hassle it is to come pick you up?
I didn't ask you to pick me up. Stay at home. I don't care.
Moron. My mom would kill me if she found out I didn't pick you up. It's dangerous for a girl to be out so late at night.
That is so sexist. Girls can defend themselves, okay? I feel bad for whoever ends up with you. Here.
Huh? What is that?
It's a new product. I'm paying you for coming out here.
Seriously? I prefer money. Wow, it's pretty good. It has a perfect amount of fizziness to it.
I know, right? I knew you would like it.
Yo, can you buy a box of this for me?
No way. You'll drink way too much if I do. It's not healthy for you.
Oh, come on. Oh, before I forget, stop putting so many vegetables in the food you make. It's annoying.
Stop being such a picky eater. You're not a kid. It's time to learn to eat green peppers like an adult.
Shut up. Water is the only way I can get it down.
Don't complain about the food I make. You only prepare meat. Haven't you heard of balanced nutrition?
Jeez, she picks a fight with me every time we see each other. I know couples who have a healthy relationship. When did things go so wrong for us?
Oh no, I forgot to buy soy sauce.
I got some on my way home today, and I bought that mustard you said you wanted. Gosh, who cares about the brand of the mustard? We will never get along. We have nothing to build our relationship on. This is wrong. We're not meant to be fiancés.
Gosh, you two are always in perfect sync.
What are you talking about, Kuroha?
He's right. I don't get what you saw that makes you think that.
This beautiful woman is Akari's older sister, Kuroha. She has a gentle personality. Why did her little sister have to turn out the exact opposite?
What are you looking at, huh?
Not you.
Stop it. My gosh, you guys are ridiculous. I'm
not the one
who... Okay, I get it. Relax.
She puts on a wry smile every time she looks at us. Kuroha is the only one who knows how much Akari and I hate each other. It's nice to be able to be myself around her, but for some reason it also feels uncomfortable.
Speaking of which, I feel bad for you guys. Who would have thought you'd end up living together? Is there anything you need help with? Are you both okay?
No, everything is not okay, not at all.
Exactly. Okay, I need to vent.
She must be the laziest person on earth. Didn't she learn how to clean up? I have so much more to do now that I live with her.
He must be the laziest person on earth. Doesn't he know he's supposed to wake up when the alarm rings? I have to wake him up every single day. He'll keep eating instant meals if I don't stop him, and he's like a cup ramen fanatic.
You're one to talk. You made me buy so many desserts. Do you know how long I have to wait in line for them?
That's the least you can do for making me deal with your unhealthy diet. It takes so much time and effort to chop those vegetables into tiny pieces. Okay. I'm glad you guys seem to be getting along. You guys are almost harmonious.
How?
That was a great example. You know, both of you can learn to be a little more honest. You got along so well when you were young. It wasn't always an act you put on. Gosh, she is so frustrating. She didn't even give me a chance to argue.
I get that she's worried about us, but why does she keep telling us we're in perfect synchronization? It's so weird.
It's ridiculous and not possible. We were nagging at each other the whole time.
Yeah, you're right. I agree with you 100%. I don't know why we felt awkward at that moment. Meh, it must be because of what Kira said. When we were young, no, we were mean to each other back then, just like now.
John!
Akari?
Ren-chan, I love you.
Yeah, you too, Akari-chan. I love you? My dream. It was about when Akari and I were kids. Yes, I remember now. I'd forgotten about it. But that's what it was like back then. Kira was right. Things were so different back then. We were honest with each other. We didn't have to hide anything. We were happy. Why? What happened to us? Huh? A Goken? That's right! Some girls from K Junior College agreed to meet up with us! I spent the last few days thinking about the feeling of doubt in my heart. That was when an opportunity came rolling in. Seriously, that's awesome! Akabane, you're coming, right? You better be! I would never miss it, count me in! Just then, a faint image of a face popped up in my head. It was the face of the girl I've known my whole life. Yeah, of course I'm going. Yeah, why wouldn't I, right?
Good for you. I wasn't expecting any progress from you, but I hope you impressed the girls at the Gokon.
Yeah.
Just make sure the girl isn't crazy or anything. If I remember right, you like the feminine type. Make sure you don't get played, okay?
I know, yeah, I'll make sure.
I found a nice guy, too. He's a member of the club I joined on campus. We're doing great.
Yeah, that feeling again. I don't know how to explain this weird vibe between us. For some reason, we can't look straight at each other. What is this? What are we doing? Why am I feeling so uneasy? And finally, the day of the Gokon. Hey, Akari, you look pale. Are you okay? Oh wait, you can't even walk straight.
Meh, I might have caught a cold. Don't worry about me, I'm fine. Have fun at the Gokon. You should be thinking about tonight instead of worrying about me. This might be your only chance. Don't waste it.
Oh, really? So you live pretty far then?
Yeah, I wanted to try living away from my parents. Hey, Akabane, what is up with you? You look so anxious. Oh, I'm sorry. I completely forgot I had other plans. Wait, what? I'll make it up to you. I'll leave some cash for you guys to use. Damn it, what the hell is wrong with me? This was my chance. Why do I keep thinking about her? Ugh, I'm back. Akari, where are you? Hey, Akari? What's wrong?
Renji?
Are you okay? Let me see. Ugh, you're burning up. Why aren't you lying in bed, idiot? Her body was soaked in sweat and she had a fever. Gosh, she's always been like this. Akari doesn't get sick often, so she pushes herself too hard and ends up like this.
What about the Gokun?
Shut up! That's not what you should be focused on right now. Oh, you're finally awake. Are you hungry? Do you need something?
Water.
Oh, here you go. Drink slowly.
Is the Gokon over already? It's still before 7.
I got canceled. Gosh, God must hate me, huh?
Canceled?
Yeah, canceled. You need some rest. Sleep it off.
Why?
Hey, Kira! There, look at this!
Oh, I'm impressed. You received an award, Renji-kun. You are such a clever boy.
He's mine. He's my fiancé. I'm supposed to be the one marrying him. Why?
Why? Oh, a dream. Of when we were kids?
I said I'm sorry. I had something to take care of. I know, I feel bad about leaving so abruptly.
Renji?
Yes, I promise I'll make it up to you soon. Okay, yeah, fine. I'll buy you lunch, I swear. I know, I will. Huh?
Make it up to you?
Dude, no way, are you crying? Oh, things didn't go so well at the Gokon for you. Oh, come on, don't make it my fault.
Huh?
Akari, what are you doing up already?
Oh, well...
Jeez, Akari, you need to stay in bed. Your face looks like a freaking tomato.
Oh, no, this is,
See? You still have a fever. Take the day off, you need a rest. Gosh, she can't talk properly. Why can't you take better care of herself? Ugh. A few days after, Akari got better.
Hey, do you want some coffee?
Sure, thank you.
I baked some cookies too. Do you want some?
That's really good. Wow, they're amazing.
Really? Oh, I'm glad.
What is up with her behavior? I can't wrap my head around it. Akari's attitude toward me has changed 180 degrees these past few days. Here's another example. We were washing dishes and my hand touched hers. She used to snap at me to watch out when things like that happened.
Oh, sorry.
But now she blushes, and she doesn't leave her clothes lying on the floor anymore. She makes sure to put them away. What is this? What the heck is going on? Oh, do you want to take a bath first?
It's okay, Renji. You can go first.
It has been affecting me too. I can't seem to talk to her in a normal way. Living with Akari is becoming awkward. Everything she does, every time she moves, I can't help but notice what she's doing.
So, you guys like each other? No way!
No, it's not like that at all.
Uh-huh.
Akari doesn't mean anything to me.
He's just my childhood friend. Really?
Really?
Really? I see. Renji-kun, do you want to go on a date with me?
What?
Kuroha? There's this place I want to check out. Can you come with me?
There's no way out of it. I can't seem to say no to Kuroha whenever she asks something from me. She mentioned it was a date, but I'm sure all she wants is someone to hold her luggage. Akari makes me do it all the time. It's no different.
Renji-kun, did you wait long?
Kuroha? Why are you dressed up? I thought you would come wearing casual clothes. This is unexpected.
I told you, this is a date. Come on, let's go. What do you think about this jacket? I think it'll look great on you, Renji-kun.
And so, my date with Kuroha started. To my surprise, it was a normal date that couples usually go on.
Oh, we're here. This Italian place serves the best pasta around here.
I had no idea what Kuroha was thinking, but my heart was pounding harder than ever. However, there was one thing that kept bugging me throughout the whole date.
Oh, look. That shop serves my favorite crepes.
I'm sure you see the suspicious stalker-like person following us. Did she really think I wouldn't notice her following us, huh? Seriously, why is she here? Why is she following us? I can't seem to figure it out. She's glaring at us. I can almost feel it piercing us. How can I enjoy my date knowing she's watching us the whole time?
Thanks for hanging out with me today. I had so much fun.
Oh, you did? I'm relieved to hear that, but...
It's been so long since we spent time together alone. I think we were kids the last time we hung out.
Oh, so strange. I kind of feel like something like this happened before.
So, Renji-kun, what do you really think of Akari?
Well, I told you before, Akari is just a friend.
Really? Okay. Does that mean I have a chance then?
Wait, Kuroha?
Our grandparents wanted our families to marry each other, so it doesn't necessarily have to be Akari, right? I know I'm a little older than you, but I don't see why we won't work out. You said you didn't want to get married to her. You don't get along with her. Maybe things will be different with me.
No!
Stop!
Akari?
Oh,
Oh, Akari!
I hate you, Renji!
Akari's face was bright red. She ran off, but the sight of her gave me a flashback of an incident many years ago.
I hate you, Ren-chan.
Huh? This isn't the first time this happened? I remember now. I'm not sure how old we were, but we are all much younger than we are now.
I hate you, Ren-chan. You're supposed to be my husband, mine. Why? How could you?
It was a simple misunderstanding that happened one day. Kuroha came to pick us up while Akari was away using the restroom. She tripped and fell and accidentally kissed me on the cheek. Akari was furious when she saw what happened.
Why would you do that? Ren-chan is supposed to be mine. Kuroha, you have no right to do that.
Akari wouldn't listen to her explanation. My patience ran out after a while and... Shut up, you're so annoying! I want a wife like you! Yes, that was the day. Everything started going wrong after that incident. That's when we started fighting. But once we realized we were causing trouble for our parents, we decided to pretend to get along in front of people. We talked things over and decided to fake making up and...
You remember now? I'm sorry, it's my fault. None of this would have happened if I hadn't tripped.
No, that wasn't your fault.
Akari is trying to put up a strong act, She doesn't want to admit she's hurt, but I know deep in her heart she already knows what you mean to her. You know, our families are talking about breaking off the marriage plan if that's what Akari really wants.
What?
There seems to be a lot on Akari's mind these days. She told my mother a little bit when they talked the other day. Our parents should have been more attentive to their children. Now they're discussing if this marriage is the best idea for you guys. That's why I visited you guys. I had to see how you guys truly felt about each other. I know my method was a bit unorthodox, but...
I should go. Akari never listens to anybody. She's always been like that. She'll be upset if I don't run after her. I need to go see her right away.
You're right. You know everything about her and what she needs. Please, take good care of my little sister for me, Renji-kun.
Akari!
What do you want? Leave me alone. Don't look at me. Don't pretend to care for me when you like my sister. Kureha is pretty and gentle. She's perfect in all ways. I'm proud to have her as my sister. Anybody would pick her if they had a choice between us. It can't be helped.
How strange. I usually find her sulking and whining annoying. But today, her rosy cheeks and that desperate voice tickled my heart in ways I'd never experienced before. You're right. Kurohara is nothing like you. She would never act sullen, and she wouldn't be so freaking stubborn.
Ugh, I get it. I know already. That's why you want to get rid of our engagement. You don't want to get married to me anymore.
But I will never be able to open my heart to Kurohara the way I can to you, Akari.
Huh?
We can tell each other anything. We know all the ugly parts about each other, and we're still here. It's a bond nobody can break. I spend the whole day with Kurohara, and I know now for sure. I don't feel comfortable with anybody else. It has to be you, Akari.
Renji.
You might not want this, but can you give me a chance? Will you stay as my fiancé for a little while more? I'll never find a girl that understands me more than you. I don't think I can spend the rest of my life with anybody else.
This is so unfair, Renji.
You're right.
Yes, I am. This is how it always ends. You act all grown up and mature. It makes me look like a kid throwing a fit. I'm so sick of it. Gosh, now that I think about it, it's so frustrating. Kureha had no right coming here to test us. Nobody asked her to. I wasted my whole day on you guys. You better make it up to me.
Nobody told you to follow us for your information.
Whatever. You owe me a day. I have so many things I want to buy. You're coming with me.
You're gonna make me your luggage boy again? Fine. That's what it takes to shut you up. I'll go, okay?
Yeah, duh. You belong by my side. You're my fiancé.
Thank you for watching. How was today's video? Please check out our other videos as well.